this bad boy right here. All right, guys, what's up? It's Andrew Tackett here. I just got back from my trip in Mexico, competing at the Combat Jitsu Worlds. If you don't know, I'm the champion. I won. Let's go. It was a freaking tough battle. I had to really pull something out from the depths of Andrew Tackett to win. So it was amazing. I'm super proud of my performance. I'm super proud of how I went out there and won. Let's go.
Was this your first time doing slaps during jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, 100. It was my first time. I mean, I've trained MMA like a little bit, but it's definitely different because like punching, you have to like punch and then open up your hand and then grab. Slapping, you're just like slap, grab, slap, grab. So it was a little bit more fluid, but it was very tempting to like close my fist and punch someone. So it's kind of hard to like keep that in my mindset, like keep your hand open and just like slap someone, which was cool. It was a cool challenge. Because it was definitely different than anything I've ever done, but I feel like I really excelled in it, and it really added to my game. So I really loved it, and I got to slap some people. I didn't really get slapped too much, but so it was a win-win.
Did you have any time that you got slapped and it kind of brought you back to the reality that you're doing combat jiu-jitsu and you can slap too?
Yeah. No, I totally got zoned out a couple times, like against my fighters, where I was just like trying to submit them, and they were just like boom, and I was just like, oh shoot, yeah, eat this, eat that. Like I just totally like brought me back. I'm like, I'm gonna hurt you now. So yeah, definitely forgot about it. So next time I compete, and I'm sure I'll be a lot more aware of that. But yeah, it was just cool altogether to add that slapping to the game.
All right, and then in the semifinals, you went against Davis Asare, who most people may not know yet, but he also is the only person to submit Gordon Ryan, or actually put Gordon Ryan to sleep during training. So what can you tell me about that match? I mean, Davis is super sick. I've wanted to fight him for a while, ever since I saw him compete at Worlds and seen him like killing it around here. So I was like, yeah, I gotta fight that kid. So to going against him, like I was like, okay, this kid's gonna be tough. I gotta stay honest. I gotta stay on point with him, and I gotta like, really treat him like a tough opponent, and I did. And thankfully I just got the better of him. Like I was able to take him down, take his back and choke him. But nothing against him. He's gonna be a freaking maniac in the future. I just think I had a very good game plan going against him, and it paid off really well. Right. And then in the finals match, you went against Alan Sanchez in an EBI format. How did it feel getting a rematch against him in that same rule set? Well, many people don't know, but back when I was like 17 in EBI 155. I think it was 2021 or 2021. Basically, he beat me in EBI overtime. He submitted me. And so I kind of, going into this match, I had that in the back of my head. I was like, dang it, this guy beat me. We can't let that happen again. And then it was always like, what if that happens again? Everyone has that in their mind when someone beats them. They have that little bitty voice in the back of their head. So going against him, I was a bit nervous, but I really stood up to the challenge, and I really felt like I did a lot better this time in my game. Like it showed like how much I've involved. He's involved a lot too, don't get me wrong, but it felt so good to beat him. Like it honestly did. Like nothing against Alan, he's a great guy, but it felt really good to beat him in overtime when he beat me in overtime last time. Our match in regulation, of course, was amazing. I don't want to spoil too much, as I want you guys to get on UFC Fight Pass and go watch me if you haven't yet. But we had a freaking firefight, and then our overtime was just super stressful for everyone that was watching because we were so close. But yeah, I was able to pull out the victory and beat him, which you saw from my expression when I stood up. I was just like, I was like, woo! Like I was so hyped, and it was amazing. And these rule sets, the EBI, that's the Eddie Bravo Invitational rules. So what was it like meeting and hanging out with Eddie Bravo? I mean, whatever you guys think about Eddie Bravo, it's definitely correct. He's a cool guy. Everyone, I'm sure, thinks like he's just a cool guy. He is. He's really cool. He's super high energy. Yeah, Eddie Bravo's, he's super high energy, and he's super funny. I think he's a great face for jiu-jitsu because he's just so lighthearted and just wanting to add to the game so much. But yeah, I mean, I would describe him as crazy as well. He's a super crazy, funny guy. Yeah, he's really good for the sport. I think he adds rules to the combat jiu-jitsu, of course, but at the end of the day, he said, guys, I just want action. He's like, okay, there's this rule, but I'm gonna pass it off if you guys are going for action. If you guys are scrambling out of bounds, I don't care. He said, but if you guys just walk out of bounds, I'm gonna reset you. He said, I want you guys to be pushing the pace at the end of the day. And there was also even some people that like accidentally punched someone, and he was just like, no, it's cool, keep going. Like he wasn't too too strict, which is great because it really encourages the fighters just to fight, and that's what people want to see at the end of the day. So I'm fully supportive of that, and so I'm gonna be going back next time defending this beautiful thing, you know.
And that's the second combat jiu-jitsu belt to make its way to Fight Factory in Austin, Texas.
Yeah,
Do you
man.
think having your teammate Cody Steele have won this belt before helped you last weekend?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, it's not, I mean, it's definitely a factor. Like, I got to see Cody compete, I got to see him win it, I got to see his strategy, and I got to train with him. So being able to train with somebody that has already won that helped me so much with just mindset and knowing that it can be done. And also getting to see like where I measured up to Cody in training. I'm like, okay, I do good against him, so I'll be able to do good in this tournament. But if Cody was just like slapping me around and beating me up, then I would probably be like, oh, I'm probably not gonna do that good. So that was ensuring as well. But it's super cool for Fight Factory, just in the brand Fight Factory, to have 2 combat jiu-jitsu champions. Hopefully soon, we're gonna get William out to the 185. We can have 3 combat jiu-jitsu champions. So that'll be pretty dope. We'll be the only gym in the world. I think we're the only gym right now. I mean, 10th Planet has 2 combat jiu-jitsu champions, but not at the same gym. I believe this is the only location that has 2 combat jiu-jitsu champions, which is pretty sick.
All right, and last question, what competitions are we going to see you in next?
This weekend I'm going to Maine to compete in like a flow sub only. It's like a more underground tournament, but I'm going out there to teach some seminars and stuff. If you guys want to watch that, I believe it's going to be streaming on Flow. After that, I'm waiting to hear back from who's number 1. I want to compete on the 26th. They said they want to have me out. They're just looking for an opponent. Of April 26th, I'm going to be competing on a super fight. After that, might be doing in May the ADCC Open, and I think it's Denver ADCC Open. So that's just gonna be fun. They're always fun. After that, I'm going to be going out to Las Vegas to compete in a ADCC rule set bracket. After that, I might be looking to try to get on one championship. Leo Vieira was talking about trying to get me on, and hopefully I can make that a possibility in the near future. I can start competing for one championship, which would be dope. But yeah, guys, I'm going to try to compete as much as possible in the near future. I really want to get my name out there more, and I really want to test myself more because I feel healthy. I have no injuries, so as long as I don't create any of them competing a lot, then I'll be good. Trying to just beat everyone, you know. Hopefully, hopefully. If not, if I lose, then you know I'll learn. But I'm trying to beat everyone. Let's go. Combat champion, baby. Woo!